The Triple B Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey.
We'll have a little potluck. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. It's all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot more than I could say to you guys.
This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the shit you want. Because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the sixth fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me.
Hey. Triple B Podcast. Brothers Breaking Bread in the house. 10 meters. Half of the Brothers of Doom, Joe Jeff. I'm in KC Stork. We are here. What's going on, fellas?
What up?
What we just heard is what's going on. Shakari Richardson. That's exactly what you do when you come in ninth. You announce to the world that you're the sixth best in the world, and then that's how we do it. Oh man, I guess we start with that. I feel bad for her because it's one of them things where you got to have somebody. You got that old black man that died on the duck boats. Just need to come in and say, "Hey, baby girl, just put your phone down, put the Twitters down, don't do no more interviews, get back in the lab." Cause she definitely reading the tweets, she definitely seeing the memes, and she has been reacting this past week. And I just wish the best for her. I wish the best for that young lady because I hate to see it. I really do.
Right. Geez. And I mean, for Shakari Richardson, I understand the way she reacted right after she had won the race. Ran the race, not won the race.
Yeah, no, she the opposite of winning.
She did the opposite. And the reason being, you stick a mic in somebody's face after they just ran a race and came in last, and you're not expecting them to be humble right away. You got to kind of give them a little time, catch their breath, trying to digest what just happened and everything like that. But no, the media guy just stuck the camera right in her face as she, coming off. Yeah. So you get those raw emotions,
I get it. And that was one of them things, too, where when have you ever seen the microphone go into the face of the person that came in last in the race?
Never. I have never seen it. This is the first.
I mean,
guys, I love to talk about it. I thought we were going to do check-ins first.
We do check-in, but you don't want. But you don't want to say we got to start with this.
Well, I was saying as an intro. I didn't think. We
I know, but we'll stop. Joe is right. Yes,
Joe is always right.
So let's go. Whoa, No, I'm just playing. Hey, what's going on, Ten? I mean, I know you got a fucking like tropical storm, hurricane about to fucking touch down on where you living at. How you doing, pimp?
Hey, I'm doing just fine. Brother about to be out though. I am not sticking around for this. They're already predicting or forecasting that this is supposed to be AKA Katrina-esque type hurricane. This is expected to be a Cat 4 by the time it hits land. And I was in a Cat 2 the last hurricane last year, and that one did it for me. These storms are serious. They're nothing to be fucked with, and I'll just witness it from afar. So first thing, I'm going to be on the first thing smoking in the morning, and getting the fuck out of here. Otherwise, everything is okay.
By that you mean your car?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I will be driving away from this motherfucker.
All right, man. Well, yeah, definitely safe travel. So I guess they've canceled cases at your hospital or whatnot, or you just leaving?
I don't give a fuck what they do. This nigga's gone.
Okay.
Shit. I've already explained to my boss that, hey, yes, I'm evacuating. We're not a part of the emergency team that needs to stay back or whatever, and so I'm out. She understands. She fully understands. So for a couple days, at least until Tuesday, I will be out of the New Orleans area.
Okay. Hey, man. Well, safe travels, pimp.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Joe?
Well, I thought he was talking about Wu-Tang Clan for a second there because he said it ain't nothing to fuck with.
Right.
Wu-Tang.
This hurricane is
Hurricane Wu. That's
Hurricane.
what it is.
Ooh, that'd be nasty.
Hurricane Wu-Tang.
Keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you.
Just before you start, I also want to mention as a side note that Sunday is also the 16th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Damn. Oh shit.
So,
yeah. The earth is tired. The earth is tired of niggas.
Katrina came back for her sweet 16. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's going on, Joe?
First week of having kids in school, we finally getting some kids in practice because they showing up to the building. So I'm trying to recruit a new team. We got a new system that we're doing grades and attendance by, and that's freaking frustrating. So there's that, and speaking of cross country, my baby ran her first 5K.
Yeah, awesome. I saw that. Yeah,
that's good shit.
Yeah. So proud pop. You know what I'm saying? I love to see her. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully making it her own. You know what I'm saying? I know she knows that that's what I did and that's what I coach, and I'm trying to say, whenever you need anything, you know who to ask, but I don't want to also be overbearing and volunteer too much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely the hardest thing, especially with my oldest boy. He played basketball, and then now with the twin, even my daughter, she played basketball, and also with the twins. It's just like if you need to ask a question, just ask. But I try my hardest not to be one of those parents that's in the crowd and got you out there doing fucking drills in the middle of the sun and shit like that, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, that's good shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with you, man?
Nothing much. High school football just kicked off tonight. That's why we kind of got a little bit of a later start. I appreciate it. Twins, Yasir and Xavier had their first varsity start this evening. No touchdown catches, but some good catches, to extend drives. A couple of blocks to break open some long touchdown runs for a couple of tailbacks. So, the little.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the one thing I did tell them about it. Yeah, all the glory goes to catching the pass and all that stuff. But a lot of these coaches are, especially in the collegiate level, are looking for that a little extra. Are you springing that guy open? Are you maintaining that block on these sweep plays? So the quarterback or the option play or the tailback or whoever or even another receiver can spring it for a long run. So they definitely did that. Couple of good tackles on kickoff and stuff like that. So yeah, you're just happy in the crowd. Just happy. I played defense in college, so they're receivers. So there's only so much I can teach them.
Right.
But man, it's just good. It's good to watch them come into their own. They've definitely been working hard on the field and then also just working, making money. But it shows. So it's just a proud Papa moment, and then also doing their thing in the classroom. So definitely proud about that. Outside of that, schoolwork, work, old nigga moment. I didn't have my music queued up, but hey man, when y'all go to the store, do y'all? I don't know if I talked about this last week. Are y'all like niggas that just leave y'all carts in the middle of the aisle?
Yeah, we talked about this last week.
Okay, well yeah, it keeps happening.
Oh shit! Is this gonna be the recurring theme?
Hey, nah, and then
hey, that happened to me the other day too.
Oh shit!
And I said, "Excuse me."
Yeah, no, but like nigga, like this one woman,
man, that's been happening, man. You just getting old and just knowing, you just noticing it. You just
hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Zeb? I know, dog, but it's
chilling.
But nigga, it's like nigga, I am 6'3", 240 pounds. I know you see me behind you. I know you see me behind you. Yo, this is what it is. This is what it is. So also I noticed at work, especially with older white women, they will stop in the middle of the fucking hall and have a conversation.
Oh hell yeah! Oh
nigga,
fuck yeah! All day.
We had our morning huddle. I said that you should be able to get in a 2-point stance like you were fucking Marshall Faulk about to run a 24 ISO and run through any nigga or bitch that stands in the middle of the hallway holding the conversation. I mean, just come downhill. Oh, hold on, what's that? Oh, this nigga playing the Outchea fucking music.
He's so queued up.
Hey, that's fine. But you agree with me. If a motherfucker is in the middle of the hallway, you should be able to just back up like you 8 yards off the ball, nigga, and just come downhill, nigga, like you run the 24 ISO, nigga, on a bitch. Who agrees? Anyway,
can you lay a shoulder on them, or you guys stick with a stiff arm?
No, nigga, run through them.
Just run through them.
I'm talking about Zeb. I'm talking about first level. Run through them, dog. Run through them.
Just run through that first level of the line.
Just run through that first level, and then put that foot down, and then just cut back to the outside of the hallway like regular motherfuckers should do when they having conversations.
I'm gay. I like it.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
What's going on, Zeb? How you living, pimp?
Oh man, I'm chilling, man. Just finish up cooking and eating. Then I woke up the boy trying to sneak into his room and get something. So I had to deal with that. But everything's cool, man. Just exhibiting some of my exemplary culinary skills with my chicken and shrimp fried rice. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Getting real spicy with it.
Oh, okay, Sam. I'm listening to your plan.
Yeah, man. Had to hook it up.
Good shit.
It once was a whole chicken, now it's chicken fried rice.
There you go.
Okay.
But yeah, man, everything's everything. We chilling here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. How everybody doing? How y'all doing? I missed the check-ins except for the last part there.
Oh, you're gonna have to listen on the pod, man.
No, I'm just saying I ain't trying to go back through it. Just say everybody cool. Everybody
yeah, we good. We good.
Listen on the pod.
We good.
Okay, it's all to the good.
The Lee Summit North Broncos were victorious, 28-3. That's all that matters.
Oh, okay, your boys won.
Yeah, they won. They won.
That's what's up, man. Congrats. The first game of the season?
Yeah, first game. Friday night kickoff. Okay. Yeah, high school football in the metro area is in full swing.
In full effect. Well, good shit, man. I'm glad to hear it.
Appreciate it, bro. Speaking of nigga that kind of win, but ain't winning, Trump flips out at a House committee.
Whoa. Did y'all want to go back to that other thing?
Oh, we can.
Y'all already talked it all out before the intro.
I thought we was gonna break it back on the sports end. We can talk about it though. Fuck it.
I mean, we already opened the can. We might as well drink it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I guess for me though, we talked about it in the chat group. Like we knew it was going to happen as soon as she lost, but I just didn't expect her to lose in such a horrible fashion.
All right.
I don't think
we talking about Shakari.
Yeah, Shakari.
Yes,
my bad, Zed. She talking about Shakari. That was the intro clip.
But her post sprint interview.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yep.
So I just didn't expect I didn't expect her to win, not at all. But I didn't expect her to come in ninth either.
No,
that's crazy.
What's really whack is why the fuck you shoved the mic in front of her face when my girl, I can't think of her name right now.
The Jamaican lady. Second fastest ever, right?
Second fastest time ever.
Behind FloJo.
Behind Flo.
10.54.
What is her name? I know her name too.
I know second was Shelly Ann Frazier Price.
Mm-hmm.
That was I can't think of her name off the top of my head. I know it's Elaine Thompson Hurrah.
Good shit.
Elaine Thompson. Yeah.
Elaine Thompson, yeah.
So Elaine threw up the second fastest time of all time. You putting the mic in the bitch ninth face.
Right.
Like, nigga, the fastest time in, like, what, 30 some odd years?
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah. You put in the ninth place girl face? Like,
yeah, I thought the same thing.
But we know what it was about, though.
Don't make no sense.
They wanted to party. They wanted to party. They wanted to, on that loss.
And I get was NBC doing that?
But
I don't know who that was.
I don't know what the
Well, I mean, I'm assuming NBC was hosting the you know what I'm saying. I didn't watch it live. But I mean, NBC usually hosts the track meets on TV.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But the thing was, niggas was watching because because Shakari was back and she was running.
Yeah. No, I know why niggas was watching.
Yeah, you know why niggas was watching.
And that's part of the problem. So, like, okay, I had this conversation today with my assistant coach.
Mm-hmm.
And he's old school. You know, he's old school. He retired. He's still coaching. Retired. And good man of faith, that type of thing. And he said, "Man, what is she doing? She so he thinks that she's about to plummet in her career because he said that showed an attitude of entitlement, basically, and that she thinks that she's arrived or whatever, and that she's going to spiral down. She didn't have a good team around her, and I think that there's probably some elements of that too. Yeah. But my initial comment is, if you peel away the cussing, she shouldn't cuss on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Just say like one word.
You shouldn't say one word.
You shouldn't say that word on. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that if you peel that away, what did she say that you don't want your athlete to think?
She took the L. If you look at what she said, she took the L, but then she kind of slowly unraveled on the back end of the interview. You know what I'm saying? But even that, it wasn't even that. If you take the word shit away, she took the L. And she
kept talking a little bit too much.
She kept talking. That's the problem. She basically said, I came in. Go ahead.
Seasoned veteran might have said no comment.
There you go.
Right. Or just kept it succinct.
Yeah.
But you see that a lot though with we don't talk about it here, but like other podcasts I listen to talk about, like even with younger artists and younger athletes, they ain't got that team around them. They ain't got that promo team, or whatever you want to call it, to say this is what we do say, this is what we don't say, this is how we conduct ourselves.
Yeah, these because they ain't got bad boy, puffy up in your ear, grooming you.
Yeah,
the motherfuckers just make it off the internet, off their own.
Yeah.
Well, see, I was gonna say that too, man. I think, and this may be the old man shit coming out me also, but with Twitter and what I'm saying, all the social media and shit, man, motherfuckers just used to just kind of just opening up their mouth, or running their fingers rather, you know what I'm saying? But that leads to it's the same mind behind it, you know what I'm saying? So it just that filter, I don't think that is as much in place. I'm not gonna say that it's not there at all, but and along with what you're saying too, with what y'all saying as far as having that team behind you, that you're getting groomed, you're getting taught how to deal with the press and so forth and so on. But it's just a different mind frame also, I think. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen to, I don't know. I'm not going to get all deep into it, but I just think it's a different mind frame also, that has to do with it.
I just think the whole paradigm was a fucking anomaly. Like, it's just not going to happen again, ever. Like, okay, so let's be real clear.
It was a perfect storm.
This wasn't the Olympic final.
No.
This wasn't the World Championship. It was a fucking Diamond League meet.
Yeah.
I mean, Diamond League meets are important, but it's like a regular season game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like saying the Blue Springs Lee Summit North game, somebody, oh man, well, the season's not over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got time to bounce back from this. This is not the championship. This ain't the Super Bowl. They just came from the Super Bowl, and it's odd about track. You know what I'm saying? You got the championship. You know what I'm saying? The pinnacle of the sport, and then you got another race next week.
Yeah, then the shit just goes back to normal.
But we talked about
it's a little bit different than other sports in that regard.
Yeah, but we talked about though, niggas don't really understand that. They just see niggas running.
This is what I'm saying. I'm saying is people tune in because the Super Bowl just happened. And so they got excited for that because the shit was awesome. And then the person who didn't show up for it, you know what I'm saying? They said, well, that was all the rage because, she represents the people. She's from South Dallas. Nigga, she went to Dallas Carter.
Yeah, but also added there, she had a couple of jabs, a couple of bars during the Super Bowl.
And she's connected to the internet, you know what I'm saying? So she gets in there and makes it up, you know what I'm saying? But she and then she got caught doing some niggerish shit that motherfuckers identify with. So they wanted to see her, but she had been suspended for a month and hadn't had the tune-ups that the two of the three greatest sprinters ever in the history of the sport had been doing over the last month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they in mid-season form.
But once again,
dude, Shelly Ann Frazier, the one who finished second, already had 2 gold medals from 2008 and 2012.
Right. Yeah.
She 30.
She's a whole legend.
She's like a 34-year-old mom, and she ran her PR on this Thursday. But after the Prefontaine meet, she ran another meet this Thursday and ran faster than she's ever ran.
She ran what, 10.6 or something? I
didn't know that.
Yeah, no, the third fastest time of any woman ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, But Joe,
She's
finally tuned, and she coming off a layoff.
But Joe,
and so she had a bad day. Her start did not look good. Her drive phase was not there. And then she was standing right between 2 of the top 3 sprinters of all time. She probably lost confidence in the middle of the race.
Joe, it looked like she was running in construction Timberlands, though, bro. She came in nice.
She wasn't sharp. Yeah, she was right between the 2 greatest sprinters of our era, and she probably lost confidence in the middle of the race.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I think, I don't know your assistant coach or whatnot, but I don't think that she should just be like this. This is a signal of her whole fucking career spiraling down. You know what I mean? Like, if it continues, if next time she run, not necessarily that she don't win, but she get dusted out there again.
Well, he was concerned. He was concerned more so with the
post.
Yeah, the
interview.
The interview.
Yeah,
race. You know what I'm saying?
I would definitely say it can go either way. I would definitely say that.
Yeah, it can. It can go either way.
I think it could definitely go either way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think people are reading into this because it was. So what I'm saying, this is never going to happen again.
No.
It's never going to be.
This is a perfect storm, nigga.
It was a perfect storm. It's never going to be a situation where one of the 3 or 4 fastest women in the world got caught for smoking the fucking month before the Olympics and then gets to run right after the Olympics, didn't get to run the Olympics. And she been, and she 21 talking shit on Twitter. And, she finished 9th and they show fucking Mike in her face.
And they show, that ain't gonna happen again either.
Never.
Like all this shit it's never
all of it
again.
Yeah.
It was a perfect fucking storm of silly nonsense and bullshit.
It was made for Twitter. It was made for Twitter, nigga.
It was made for Twitter.
It was a made for Twitter dramedy, dog. And them niggas was partying.
Like motherfuckers who never watched track was on Facebook. Like, hey, it's about to start. You need to tune in.
Straight up.
Yeah, dude, I was all over. It was all over my feed.
Yeah, I didn't even know that the race was happening until after.
No, I didn't watch it live, but like when it was about to happen, motherfucker was all over Facebook. Yeah. Talking about, hey, it's about to happen. Go in. Like it's never gonna happen like that again. Motherfuckers gonna go back to go watching basketball and NFL games.
Yep.
We're not gonna think about her until fucking 3 years from now. At the next Olympics, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I am. Right. I don't know. But
you might them championships.
They not gonna give a shit about world championships.
Not for real. But her first one back,
I care about it. The track community care about it. She's gonna be able to operate within the track community. It's gonna calm the fuck down. She's gonna have a chance to get on her mission. She got a world championship coming up next year. It'll be in America, on that same track. Mm-hmm. And I think she'll have a chance to redeem herself. You know what I'm saying? Talent-wise, I don't see her not being in the mix. Now, whether she's at peak performance, we'll see. I expect her to, talent-wise, just be in the mix.
Right.
I think she'll have a chance to lay low. Because, track is not fucking basketball. Track is not football.
Yeah, she had plenty of time and opportunity to regroup. You know what I'm saying? Get back to it.
It was just we just came off of the fucking pinnacle, and it's not she doesn't run the 200, she doesn't run the mile, she doesn't run the fucking she doesn't throw the shot put, she runs the 100, and 100 of track and field, that's the title of the fastest woman on the planet, and everybody's for 100. So it's just a fucking perfect storm of crazy fuck shit that just happened to happen. It's never going to happen again.
Right.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen again. So, I think she'll be all right.
Yeah. And I don't want to say be humble, but she definitely gotta quiet down on the Twitter streets for a little bit.
I would prefer that.
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
Definitely gotta quiet
21.
down.
We'll see.
Cause like you said, like I didn't know about the race. Nigga, all I saw was the memes. And I said, oh, and then like I found the clip of the race, which I sent to the group, and I was like, oh no, this don't look good. And I said, I'm sorry to see this. I hope she comes back, but niggas about to party, in which they was doing.
Hey, the best one I saw was some Jamaican person put out a fucking meme of the fucking wet-head girl.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? The fucking wet-head.
The wet-head girl, yeah.
So she got a thumb over her shoulder with her hand on her crotch, talking about, this the one y'all been talking about?
Nigga. I saw one, they photoshopped the big ass blunt in her mouth and them Timberland boots on her feet, nigga. I was partying.
I saw that.
I said, these niggas ain't got no.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit.
I was like, Al Gore did not give up being a president for you niggas to do this. He didn't do it.
But they, fucking a month and a half ago, everybody was on her, big up in her, you know what I'm saying?
You know what niggas don't care. You know niggas don't care, dog. Niggas.
Yeah. Black Twitter is fickle as fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Fickle as fuck, nigga. Fickle as fuck. That's why I just watch from the sidelines, dog. Just watching them for sideline. I put something on there positive about Barack Obama and got flamed up one day, nigga. I said, oh, okay. I see what's happening. This is y'all niggas just partying for Twitter. Y'all can eat a dick. Anyway, oh shit.
I got flamed up on these Twitter streets every once in a while. I don't do it often, but I done got flamed up.
But dog, cause it be niggas just be. I don't even get it, dog. It's just like niggas just want to party without any context, without any kind of just whatever, and then you go back and read, you go back and look into their tweets, and you're like, wait a minute, nigga. You was campaigning for this shit 2 years ago, or a year ago, or a couple of months ago, and I'm like, you know what? It ain't even worth it, dog. I'm about to just take this L. I'm about to go make some more tweets and drink my motherfucking whiskey and go to bed, nigga.
Right. That sounds like the best way to approach it.
Hey, man,
I wouldn't know personally. I ain't never even been on Twitter. But.
Hey, Zeb, Twitter's just dog. Twitter ain't nothing but 8th grade, but niggas got jobs. That's all it is, dog. That's all. That's literally what it is. Niggas just fickle and change their mind to drop of a beat.
Yeah. That's the feeling I get.
That's the worst thing you can do on Twitter is be consistent. That's why me and Joe get flamed up, because we got the same energy.
And I heard they kicked my boy off. They kicked Talib off of Twitter. He got banned for life or some shit like that. Like
what?
Trump. That's what I heard. Yeah, I was just watching something with him.
Quali, one of the motherfuckers I got flamed up for.
Yeah, because they on that nigga about being like a sexist, and he don't like women.
No, that's why I got on. So I was watching Drink Champs with him on there.
Yeah.
And they was talking about, and Nori was just talking about how that nigga's about that action, bro.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I stopped watching Drink Champs, I went to Twitter and I started following Quali just to see what it was about, and that nigga was in the mix.
Yeah,
and he
I've always seen him say
all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, hey, I just came over from Drink Champs. It said at Quali, you know what I'm saying? I heard you was about that action. I see it's all facts. You know what I'm saying? And he retweeted that shit. My shit started blowing up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, straight up.
Oh yeah, nigga, they don't.
He tweeted me twice. Yeah, he's retweeted me twice.
Yeah, nigga,
Well, he ain't no more.
Right, I see now. Okay.
The worst thing you can do on Twitter is be a black dude and have Zeb, cause your lady white. Oh, you gonna get flamed up, nigga.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm sure.
Just off top, just cause and don't be like, oh, you got that pro black name for your baby. They gonna be like, this nigga got this black ass baby name, but he dating a white woman, and it's like, what they got to do with anything, nigga? But that's how Twitter is, dog. It's so fickle. Yeah. It's so like they flamed me up because I was like, what did I say? Something about hating something, and next thing you know, I'm a baby killer. Cause I was in the army. I'm a baby killer. I'm eating babies. I'm fucking babies. And I was like, okay, I guess, nigga.
You know what, man? Like some years ago, I got into a back and forth in a YouTube comment section. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was like a video of some African immigrant or some shit like that getting beat the fuck up in like Germany or Russia or somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? And I made some comments in the comment section. The motherfuckers came back talking crazy.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And I went back talking, got right. And then I had to catch myself after a minute. I was like, man, why am I fucking, because I'm getting motherfucking agitated. I'm getting heated.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because they talking crazy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I can't deal.
You got to back up.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't deal with it. That's why I
was in the comments on like Hip Hop DX or something like that. Like some fucking blog. And comments kept going back and forth. I was getting heated about this. I was like, I'm never gonna see this motherfucker. Why the fuck?
Never. But here's the thing though, Joe. You ain't no little nigga. They wouldn't even look you in the face if they saw you on the street, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I told one dude, I said, man, you wouldn't even motherfucking look in my direction if you saw me walking down the street, nigga. I said, so I'm gonna bow out and I'm gonna go about my day, bro.
Nope.
That's all you got to do, dog. Niggas acting stupid. Anyway, okay, that's a good talk, man. But anyway, real talk though. Best of luck to that young lady. I hope she gets her head back right, gets back in the game. and gets the. I mean, I hate to say it, but just get the fuck off social media, because as we just pointed out, that can be the worst thing for your professional career, for real. Because you focusing on the wrong shit.
Yeah, at least take a break from it.
Take a break.
Yeah. Like, because you fuck around and become president.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, this motherfucker. As someone told me today, they said I need to keep the same energy. So, President Fat Nixon, my bad. I just be saying Fat Nixon sometimes. I need to make sure I get the shit straight. President Fat Nixon. Trump flips out at House committee after it requests secret Capitol riot documents. So these niggas are still trying to hide what happened on January 6th and the build up to it. Also, just not the build up to it, but requests for support, requests for National Guard support, requests for additional police support. Motherfuckers are still trying to hide what happened that day, even though it all played out on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, my bad.
So what did they? So I don't know about this. So what were they pissed off about again?
Well,
what exactly?
He's trying to use his quote unquote presidential powers to, there's documentation that us as civilians will never have privy to, and also just members of Congress, unless you have like top secret or you in some of these committees, there's certain documents that you will never ever see. So there are
executive privilege is the concept. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So there are certain committees that are saying, hey, we need, in order for us to complete certain investigations, we need to see these documents that you are trying to file under executive privilege to see what exactly transpired that day and why there was a breakdown in communication, why there was a breakdown as far as like support, as far as like whether it be National Guard or police support.
Mm-hmm. So is he claiming executive privilege and he's out of office?
He is saying that yes, there we go. Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. Sorry, I ain't gonna try to explain this.
That's wild. I don't know. That's wild. I don't know.
Or is he just saying that the documents themselves should be classified because of whatever? I don't know what category shit falls in or whatever. But
so on Wednesday, he said he would invoke executive privilege to block House Select Committees from investigating documents containing communications tied to Capitol riots. Executive privilege will be defended not just on behalf of my administration and the patriots who work beside me, but on behalf of the office of the President of the United States and the future of our nation, the ex-president said in a statement. Trump's successor, Joe Biden, will have the final say over whether the information can be shared, and the Biden administration has said it won't stand in the way of the committee's investigation. So basically, he's saying, "Hey, Joe, hold up the brotherhood of presidents, even though I don't fuck with you."
And I didn't show up to your fucking inauguration.
He said that he was gonna invoke it. He can't invoke that shit.
I know, dog. He come on, man. It's my bad. To that one nigga out there listen to the show, it's President Fat Nixon.
No doubt.
I mean, and the fact that he might be the president again.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, he can invoke it then.
Exactly. Yeah.
So once again,
he can retract it after it's been released.
So once again, we got people telling us that it didn't happen. There was no riot. But we had the former president saying, don't let these documents go. That would probably tell us it was a riot and these niggas are complicit. I hate it here.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, if you ain't got nothing to hide, why you give a fuck?
Why you give a fuck?
Wait a minute, wait. There's a question over whether it was a riot?
No, I'm saying, there's still people that maintain. There are still some that maintain. The same people that maintain that the COVID virus ain't real and all this other shit, that there are people that maintain that January 6th, there was no riot. It was all made up and being pumped up by the fake news media. There are still those people out there that push that narrative.
Yeah.
But at the same point in time, they're the same people that say, oh, white girl, the one that got shot, that Capitol police officer should face jail time, but there was no riot. So I'm like, come on, man. Is it, once again, as we keep saying, is it Uchiwali or is it one mic? Is it Black Girl Lost or what's the price?
Shorty owe you for ice.
Yeah, nigga, what's going on, nigga? I mean, which one is it? Was there a riot or did a white woman get shot trying to break into the fucking Capitol building? Somebody tell me something. If not, send the goddamn asteroid and let's be done with it.
I don't think they even got collectively past the idea of shit making sense.
It don't make sense.
I don't think shit needs to make sense anymore. I think they just
clearly.
I just look into
just say shit.
My bad. I just look into the eyes of my friends who I know are Republicans and voted for Trump. They just look crazy and quiet at work because they just like they know that this shit is crazy, but they still gonna vote Republican, and you can see it in their goddamn eyes.
Certainly are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I don't condone it. I'm still voting that way.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
All right. Anyway, on to this. What? Hold on. God. What? Hold on. Is this? Oh yeah. Oh shit. Afghanistan. But this isn't the article I pulled up. Anyway, yeah, there was a bomb in Afghanistan. 13 Marines died, and countless Afghanistan civilians were also killed. And we basically gonna probably bomb the shit out of Afghanistan again.
Yeah, more than likely.
Are we going back in?
Probably won't go back in. Probably just send them drones. And the same people who were talking about, there was a guy I was talking to. He was like, "What about the lives of the Afghanistan people and this and this and that?" And I'm like, "We didn't give a fuck. We were just killing them by the boatload." I said, "Wherever we go, motherfuckers die. If 13 of us die, that means a couple of hundred of Afghanistan people about to die.
Yeah,
they ain't got shit to do with nothing."
Yep.
I was looking at we were looking at Afghanistan today in class, and I had a question. This is information from April, but as of April, they said in the 19-year span of the war, going on 20-year span, that America had lost 2,400 people,
right?
While the Afghans had lost like 110,000.
Exactly. And that's what no one wants to talk about. Cause
I remember
go ahead, my bad.
Years ago hearing some shit real quick just about the Iraq war that like over 1 million Iraqis died, during that war, and that wasn't even 20 years.
Right.
So
and here's the thing.
That's what I remember hearing that, that over 1 million Iraqis, because I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Not 100,000, but 1 million. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This was some years ago. I don't know if that number held. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that however many soldiers, of our soldiers were killed in Iraq or Afghanistan, way more of their soldiers and civilians were killed. You know what I'm saying? So, like Roger was saying, I mean, that's just how it go, dog. You know what I'm saying? You hit one of ours, we're gonna hit 10 of yours.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying, just off top.
And of course, my as a retired member of the armed services, of course, my heart is heavy for any service member that's killed, especially those 13 Marines who were killed. But as a human, I
life
know
is life.
I know what's about to kick off, bruh.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get it. Joe Biden is the president. And being the president of this country, who we decide that we're going to enforce our laws against the world, if 13 Marines die, what happens is there's going to be, as here in this report, there's going to be an unmanned airstrike in this province in Afghanistan. Initial indications that we killed a target, someone, and we know of no civilian casualties. How in the fuck can you? How? Is this nigga just living? Is he Oscar the Grouch living on top of a mountain by himself?
He's a moving island.
And don't get me, don't get me wrong. Y'all already heard me say on the last podcast, we should never have been there to begin with. We should. The United States military, where it be Air Force, Navy, Marine, the fucking Coast Guard, we are not good at policing. We good at going in, fucking you up, and then getting the fuck out. That's what we good at. All the other shit is for civilian people to come in, whether it be political people, whether it be state senators and ambassadors. That's for them. But the United States military, it's a bunch of 18-year-olds who are led by a bunch of older men who got fucked up views, who are making these decisions. We don't make for good police force. Sorry. And everybody want to debate me on it. We can debate about it. What you say about that?
These fucking police force don't make good police force.
That's what I'm saying. Our own police.
That's a very good point.
Our own police don't care about U.S. civilians. U.S. civilians don't care about U.S. civilians. But you want me to believe that U.S. civilians gonna go somewhere else and care about these other civilians? The fuck out of here.
Some Afghanis.
Yeah. Man, you know how many motherfucking redneck motherfuckers I had to talk to? Like, yeah, bro. I hear what you're saying, and that ain't what's happening. That ain't what we're here for. And don't fuck around and get shot. I might let you bleed out. Sorry.
Right. I forgot. Yeah, you was a medic.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. I might not hear your screams. But yeah, man, I don't know, dog. It's fucked up. We should have learned from the Russians, nigga. Don't go to Afghanistan. It's lose.
We fucking hit the towers, bro.
Who, the Saudi Arabians? The Saudis did. The Saudis did. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there might have been Afghanistan too in there. There might have been Iraq there too. But we all know the money.
Citizens of Saudi Arabia, but they were protected. They were protected by the Taliban.
Yeah.
Right, in Afghanistan.
But also, where the Taliban came from? CIA. That's a CIA operative that we built to fight the Russians.
Right.
Was that the Taliban or was that the Mujahideen?
Who are the Mujahideen, which later became the Taliban.
Right.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know if that's correct.
I mean, that's where they say Bin Laden came from, at least.
Yeah. I mean, it might not have been direct descent, but there are some teachings from the Mujahideen to the Taliban.
I think some of the weapons were left behind from that. But early on, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
It was definitely the enemy of my enemy type shit going on. However you want to look at it. But let's not pretend like the Afghan. I mean, we already said that. We all agree that it was the Saudis, but the Saudis got too much money. They got too much oil. We ain't gonna fuck with them. But somebody brown got to pay.
But the government, but they are Saudi citizens. That doesn't mean it was a Saudi government.
I'm gonna say the money came from the Saudis. So you mean tell me these poor desert people funded and backed all this thing to come?
No, fucking what's his name was rich.
Who?
Bin Laden, wasn't he?
Yeah, Saudi money.
I get that, but he's not the Saudi government.
He's a Saudi citizen.
He's not a Saudi prince.
Okay, I mean, if we want to say that he is Saudi adjacent, that's fine. That's cool.
That's like saying fucking a Klansman go out here and do something, and that's the American government do it. That's like saying somebody from Black Lives Matter does something, and that's like saying the American government did it. That's not the same thing. I don't
agree though, but there were actual Saudi Arabians who were on those planes though. Also,
right, they are citizens of the country.
Exactly.
So it's not somewhere and does something crazy. Does that mean that America did it?
If someone goes somewhere and does something crazy, that's an American citizen. Does the world see it as an American citizen? Yes, they do.
Does the world see it that way? Maybe, but it's
not America maybe. They
responsible for their citizens doing crazy shit.
Yes.
Yes, the same. So wait a minute. So what you're saying is since 5 or 6 or 7 Afghanistan people flew planes into a building, the whole country of Afghanistan should be raided? It should be invaded? That's what you're just saying, right?
What I was saying is that because they harbored fugitives, they should be raided.
That doesn't make any sense. You're saying the United States. Hold on. You're saying the United States as a whole shouldn't be held accountable for their citizens, but a whole country should. Come on, bro. It's both ways, right?
No, it's not both ways.
It is.
I'm saying to you, there's a government act there in harboring.
Which government?
Taliban is the government of Afghanistan, and the government has decided we're not going to give you access to this. That is the government making the action. The citizens of that country. That's okay. So what you're talking about is what happened in World War I, where they go in there. The Austro-Hungarians go looking for Gavrilo Princip and the Black Hand. That's not fucking. They're Serbian citizens. That's not the government of Serbia. But what happened is the government of Serbia said you not getting our people. So that's what started World War I. So I'm saying it's not the same thing. It's a citizen versus the government. So
what you're saying, but you're saying the same thing to me. Seven citizens mean we should invade the whole country and have a 20-year war.
They were sitting in Saudi Arabia, and the Saudis refused to do them.
Once again, I'm asking a simple question. So seven Afghanistan citizens who are actually Saudi Arabians means that we have a 20-year war with Afghanistan. You're saying yes.
I didn't catch what you just said.
So 7 to 10 Afghanistan citizens who are being, actually some of them who are Saudi Arabians in Afghanistan mean we should have a 20-year war in Afghanistan.
I didn't say 20-year war.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you invade a country, though. That's what happens when you invade a country, though.
If you go into the war and you say, "Hey, this is going to be 20 years," people probably say no.
But what's the end goal? When you go into a war with no end goal, we're going to rid the Taliban. You're going to rid that. You're going to kill that. You're going to kill the idea. You're going to kill the idea.
Roger.
I'm just asking.
There was an end goal. The end goal shifted.
What was the end goal?
The end goal was to go get Osama bin Laden.
But we got him. And we never left.
They got him. It took it, but they didn't go in there immediately.
And actually, we could have got him before the war even started.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know.
I believe what it said. George, what was it? Previous to that, they had. I can find that report. I'll get that to you for the news feed. But yeah.
Yeah. Look, I understand. What Joe's saying, and the stated mission was, to go get bin Laden and to overthrow the Taliban because they weren't. I mean, I guess in practical terms, they were the government. Afghanistan, I believe, had a government, but the
Taliban was not the government. They were a terrorist. They were a terrorist group acting within the government.
Yeah, they were cartel.
They weren't the government. They were harboring not necessarily fugitives per se, but terrorists, which I don't know if that's the same thing as being a fugitive.
But some might say they were harboring their own citizens, though, right? So if someone said we're going to come to America to get these citizens that had an atrocity overseas.
Hold on, let me finish.
Let him talk.
But I think what Joe is missing out too. I think we don't know this because it didn't happen this way, or at least we weren't told that it happened this way. But I think that if that was the same thing with Saudi Arabia, like if Saudi Arabia was doing what Afghanistan, what they said the Taliban, let's say the Taliban was in Saudi Arabia instead of in Afghanistan and they were harboring terrorists, I think that because of the financial and political relationships that we have with Saudi Arabia, I don't think that it would have been the same reaction.
If it was a spliff, we all be high, right?
Right, just like you said. I mean, I'm just saying
that wasn't the paradigm. The paradigm is they went to a friendly nation that was for the bullshit, which was Afghanistan under the Taliban.
Right, but I'm also saying that once again,
let me say this.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Let me say this,
bro. You just said I just listened to you and Roger go back and forth for like fucking 5
Go ahead, man.
Let him talk. Let him talk, Joe. Let him talk.
And I'm not, I'm not long-winded, bro. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let you fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, those relationships, they play a part, man. I don't, that shit didn't happen in a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? So I fully believe that it wouldn't have been the same type of reaction. We wouldn't have went in and, straight up invaded Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia like we did Afghanistan. But we'll never know because it didn't happen that way. Continue, my brother.
Nah, you guys, man, you didn't turn me. I'm bought in. Y'all right. Let's go.
I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm not saying.
I just know 15 to 19 are Saudi Arabia citizens. That's all I know.
I'm bought in, nigga. That shit was all fucking everybody's fault. I don't know. Everybody's evil. Fuck that shit. Move on.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think that what your points was valid. You know what I'm saying? And that it wasn't just because it wasn't just about the citizenship, the citizenry of it. It was what we were told at least was that they were harboring motherfucking Osama bin Laden. And they allowed that's where the plotters and planners of 9/11, that's where they were at training and preparing, you know what I'm saying? And that's where that shit was incubated at. So, it wasn't just that because there were some citizens of Afghanistan, just like it wasn't just because there were some citizens of Saudi Arabia and Egypt that, so like Joe was saying, that don't necessarily mean just because some citizens did some shit that it was government sanctioned or, you know what I'm saying? So I understand where he's coming from. I was just adding on that I also think it has to do with political and financial ties that we have to both Saudi Arabia and Egypt.
That's all I was saying. Much easier to invade a third world country that has no money invested in our economy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Clearly.
But what? Okay, so why would you invade Saudi Arabia? They sitting in Afghanistan. What would be the purpose of invading Saudi Arabia because their citizens did some shit?
The same way we invaded Afghanistan.
I'm not advocating that.
The same way we invaded Afghanistan because they were harboring a Saudi Arabia citizen.
Harboring. You just use a different word. You use harboring. Harboring. That's an act of war. That's a criminal act.
Okay, Joe.
If you harbor a fugitive of justice, what happens to you?
Say what?
Yeah, no, he's correct. He's correct in that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We should have a 20-year war because we're there because of 19 Saudi Arabians are in Afghanistan.
It was going to be 20 years. That's a whole different paradigm.
That's not a whole different paradigm. We should have learned. We should have learned our lesson.
Hindsight is 2020 like a motherfucker, ain't it? Hindsight 2020 like a motherfucker.
No. Russia showed us
in real time though.
Russia showed us that that's what's going to happen. Sorry.
They didn't tell us it was 20 years. They didn't spend 20 years.
Because we fucking Americans, bro. We don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna rid the Taliban of the world. We're gonna rid the idea of the world.
Hey, hold on, pause. Look, it is easy to speak here 20 years after the fact.
No, that's what we're doing though.
That's right. And it's easy to speak. And it's easy to speak from that. No, it's easy to speak from the house though. When I lost brothers and sisters in the motherfucking war, bro.
All of that.
I feel you. Let's just move on, dog. Like I said before, we should never have been there.
Now we gotta move on. I finished it.
You already said you were done. You said you were done. Go ahead, Joe. Say your piece. Say your piece. You're right. You're right. We should have invaded. We should have invaded Afghanistan. We should have bombed. We should have bombed them to hell. We should have bombed them to hell. You're right, Joe.
Oh boy, you think my brother's? I'm sorry, fucking with you. I was about to go to that one movie. I ain't gonna do it. Go ahead.
That's fine. Go ahead, bro. You good?
I was good. I've been good. I've been trying to get some points out, but niggas getting their feelings, so I believe it.
You're right. My dead friends are feelings. Thank you, Joe.
There it is. There it is, right there, man. There it is. I feel you.
You don't feel me. You didn't bury 13 niggas in one day.
I did not bury.
Bro. Let's move on, bro. And that was just Iraq. That wasn't even Afghanistan. That was just Iraq. Anyway, girl 14 died of COVID. Anti-vax parents wouldn't treat her. Girl 14 died of COVID. Anti-vax parents wouldn't treat her. Girl 14 died of COVID. Anti-vax parents wouldn't treat her. Girl 14 died of COVID. Anti-vax parents wouldn't treat her.
Brothers are doomed.
Girl to 14 died of COVID. Anti-vax parents wouldn't treat her. Girl to 14 died of COVID. Anti-vax parents wouldn't treat her. We'll go to the next tab.
Anti-masker dead. Anti-vax. This gonna be the fastest. This gonna be the fastest podcast we ever had. Anti-vax GOP official who mocked Delta variant and praised anti-maskers dies before he went to hospital. Dies of COVID. I guess we don't want to talk about that. Hospital filled with COVID-19 patients forced to turn away persons needing emergency cancer treatment. Doctor said. I guess we don't want to talk about that.
It's completely
Reverend
wild.
Jesse Jackson, senior in rehab, wife in ICU.
So what y'all telling me? Y'all don't want to do the pod today? We don't want to have a conversation about shit?
I thought you said you were done.
Is that what y'all really doing? Is that what y'all really doing?
I thought you said you were done.
We have real conversations. So if niggas have a different opinion, we gonna blah 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 their motherfucking opinion and keep it moving. Because you had 13 brothers too. It was thousands of motherfuckers. What I was saying, it was thousands of motherfuckers that died that day. We talking about this shit 20 years removed. Niggas in the moment lost thousands of people. You lost your 13 people, and I appreciate that. That's fucking tragic. That's fucking tragic. It was also a tragedy 20 years ago of this month, of September, that fucking 2 buildings fell down on people, man. That shit was fucking tragic. So if you're gonna say, hey, it was 20 years, motherfuckers in the moment were not talking about 20 years. Motherfuckers were talking about, hey, we need retribution, we need blood. So I mean,
and that's the problem. You shouldn't be retribution. Yeah, you get a revenge. You go for revenge. Dig 2 graves. Are you good? Did you make your point?
Absolutely.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know. So I mean, are you in your feelings still? Because if you in your feelings, I mean, we can call it a day.
I'm not in my feelings. I'm trying to move on with the show, Joe. You made your point. You good?
Move on. Roger, are you gonna be in your feelings, man?
I'm not in my feelings, Joe. I'm trying to move on with the show. You keep asking me the same question.
Because you fucked like 13 brothers and shit. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know, Joe. Joe, you seem to be stuck.
If you don't want to do it, we ain't got to do it. If you don't want to do it, we ain't got to do it.
I just said, did you make your point? That's all I asked.
The question was, this is the point. Are you going to be in your feelings the whole show, man?
You seem to be the only person in his feelings.
We don't have to do it. We don't have to do it.
You seem to be the only person in their feelings.
I believe he answered every time you asked him, bro. So
I don't know. You seem to be the only person in their feelings.
I'm with you. Let's do it or don't do it.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But you asked the man. He said he's good.
He didn't ask. Dude,
yes, he did. He said
I did. I said I'm good. You ready to move on?
He said he's good. He's not in his feelings, Joe.
He said that. Everybody else heard that shit.
Joe, he's not in his feelings.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
I think you found the person who's in their feelings, I guess.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.